What's up, everybody? Welcome back to My Twisted Lyf TV. I am Poetry. You are here for another recap and review of The Handmaid's Tale, Season 3, Episode 11, Liars. We only have 2 more episodes left, y'all. 2 left. And I don't know. I kind of feel somewhat relieved. Somewhat relieved that we only got 2 episodes left. I've already got the word that they have been renewed for Season 4. But I could have sworn somebody told me that The Handmaid's Tale was renewed for 5 seasons. Handmaid's Tale renewed for how many seasons? Let's see. I'm typing as we talk here. Okay. It was renewed in July. It was renewed for a 4th season. So I'm not sure where they got the 5 seasons from, but they did just announce 5 days ago that they were renewed for a 4th season. And I can understand how they would still have a 4th season just about the way that it doesn't seem, there's not going to be a resolution this season, none at all. So yeah, I can see the 4th season, but when y'all was telling me that there was 5 more seasons, I was like, how the fuck and why the hook they gonna do that? I couldn't do this 5 more seasons, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Then again, I'm lying. I probably could. So check this out. What else I was gonna say? Dang it, I can't remember what else I was gonna say. Well, anyway, Eleanor is in a full-blown state of rage. She way past any mental disorder that we have tried to determine what it was. She's just plain mad and angry and full of vengeance. And at the center of it all is Commander Lawrence, who is also at the end of the barrel of a gun. And she's ready to pull the trigger, baby. Eleanor is ready to pull the trigger. I realized after watching last episode again that was the first time that he had actually performed the ceremony, because Eleanor kept screaming at him, "You promised me that we would never have to do this." She didn't say, "You promised me that we wouldn't have to do it again, but we would never have to do this." So that was the first time that he actually had sex with a handmaid, and she had participated in the ritual. I cannot imagine how traumatizing she felt in that moment. A lot of y'all checked me on the fact that I said that they could have used that she didn't have to. They didn't have to have sex. That they was probably on. She could have used and having the object around her to facilitate the damaged tissue. Because I forgot totally about the little swimmers. He probably was looking for little swimmers. That's all he did was a pap though. She could have put some lotion up in that bitch. He ain't had no microscope and shit trying to see. He did a pap finger test. That's all he fucking did. But anyway, I got y'all. He was looking for little swimmers and they was gonna check for the sperm. I understand. Okay. So but what I do not change my mind about is the Janine topic. I don't give a good god doggone damn how fragile Janine is. She deserves the motherfucking truth. I stand by my feeling. I would rather be hurt by the truth than pacified with lies. I stand by that. I don't care how fragile you think that I am. Don't fucking lie to me. If you ever meet me in real life, and there's some things that you think is going to hurt my motherfucking feelings that I may go off the rails about, don't lie to me about it. Tell me the motherfucking truth. Tell me the truth. Otherwise, don't say shit to me at all. When she asked about Caleb, she just said, "I don't know." And left it at that. But she done gave this girl a false sense of hope. Ooh, and Anna L.A., she made a good point. She said, what if, with Janine, because she kind of loopy, go in there and brag to Aunt Lydia and say, my son's in California. He doing good. I'm going to see him one day. Aunt Lydia be like, motherfucker, he died in a car accident 4 years ago. That might just set her off then too. And then not only set her off then, but make her get it June ass. You know what I'm saying? That was a good point, Anna. I wouldn't mind seeing that shit happen, for real. Just to give this story some more layers, other than me being like aggravated seeing June. Well, anyway, June, she's sitting at the table with her muffins. 52 muffins, one for each child. That would be that the Marthas and the Handmaids are willing to help escape. Last week it was mentioned in the comment section, who the hell gonna eat all them damn muffins? And I was like, yeah, I probably have to put up with a glass of milk, you know what I'm saying? But then I looked at those muffins today and they look super dry, rock hard, unedible, like they didn't use enough baking powder, enough water, something. They overdid it too much, something. Them damn muffins look hard as fuck. Like I could throw them and break a damn window with them. They looked hard. Oh my God. And then some of them look like they sprinkled talcum powder on top of it. I was like, oh, who cooked those? No, we not eating those. We not eating those. Y'all noticed that one muffin looked like it had a smile on his face? Or was that just me? I was like paying too much attention to the muffins. Anywho, the Marthas and the Handmaids are willing to help get these children out. So that's a common issue. One problem though, the truck June was promised by Commander Lawrence only holds 10 people. I'm like, girl, them kids are small. They'll be all right. Pack them in there like sardines. You can do that, right? But since she's not going to do that, she got to decide who going to go first. How do you make that decision of which child gets out first? Well, anyway, June hears some commotion in the other room. The commotion I was talking about with Eleanor holding that gun on Commander Lawrence. And he come in, he like, hey, no, you should go. Eleanor, I love you. Liar. Girl, that man love you. That man love you. The sad part was he was more in love with the idea of this society, of his newfound power, than he actually loved you, in my opinion. But you know, or he wouldn't have subjected you to this fucking world. That's how I feel about it. Well, June comes in with a whispery tone of voice. Somebody last week too said that she speaks this way because she's been enslaved. She's been tortured. And the way she speaks now, these hushed tones, is the effect of the society she's in. No, June has always spoke this way. Even in the flashbacks, I mentioned this in the comment section too. Even in the flashbacks, June always talked this way when she wanted to get her way. She lowers her tone, speaks in an even, calm voice, makes eye contact, and she speaks like this. And she tells you that the sky isn't blue, that it's red. And you're going to believe it. Or you're going to start questioning yourself whether or not June is really telling the truth because of the way that she's taking her voice. And you might have been angry and upset when you first got in there, but if somebody speaks to you in this manner, that can help you calm down, bring you down a few octaves, make you pay attention. You ever try to talk to somebody in a crowded room and it's loud and buzzing, and there's somebody in there that's speaking, and you lean in because you want to hear what they say, because they're not raising their voice above the crowd, but you get more attentive. When somebody, like just now, I know you did it. I know you did it just now. When I started talking that way, y'all was like, what you say? What? You start paying attention. It calms you down. It brings you down. If you've ever had a communication class, they kind of teach you that skill. At least in the communication classes that I have, you lower your voice, you speak in an even tone, you make eye contact, you seem relaxed, you have an even pace and tone of voice, and this can normally calm an irate person. You know what I'm saying? She uses this certain inflection at certain points in her voice to be commanding, like when she told her, I need him now. You know what I'm saying? She didn't say it like that, but she's, you know, her voice raised at the point when she said that she need him now. Then she calmed down quickly to say, to fix it. I need him to fix it. I think that's what she said, like that. And then she was almost back to a childlike whisper, so to appear innocent and defenseless. I need you. You know, that makes you say, oh, you need me? Yes. So Eleanor sees June as the victim. That she is. She is a victim. But June is using that to her advantage. She's and yes, she's saying, I'm the victim, Eleanor, not you. You could have fixed this. All of us could, for real. You know what I'm saying? Because now I gotta do the Oprah and make sure that I connect with you. All of us could have fixed this, right? But I need him right now. Think about me. This is probably one of the times that her whisper tone didn't annoy me because of what she was actually doing. And she didn't lie to Eleanor. That's the difference between the way she talks to other people. Like Janine, she does the whisper, manipulating tone to get Janine to do her bidding, or she does the same thing with Lawrence and other people, but she's lying majority of the time. I'm gonna say not majority of the time. She actually is telling the truth 70% of the time. 30% of it's probably laced with lies. But it's the manipulating, get her own way. This is still manipulation. But in this instance, I was like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Because I really didn't want her to kill Commander Joey either. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but police call it negotiations. That's what they call it. But it's still manipulation. I can't stand when people talk to me like that though. It's condescending because you're trying to pacify me. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'll bust you upside your head. Violence is not the answer. Don't do that. Don't do that. But one thing that I was shocked is they had a gun in the house. Because it didn't seem like Commander Waterford had a gun or anything like that. Because we haven't seen any guardians at Commander Lawrence's house. And they are the ones that's usually with the gun. So I was very surprised to see that they had a gun in the house. Well, anyway, Joseph needs a strong drink after this. June is satisfied with herself because now she feels that he owes her. I did that. I saved your motherfucking life. So you might as well get on board. Help me get these damn kids out. That way you can get out with Eleanor too. Both of y'all can get out. He like, you sound real crazy right now. You know how crazy you sound? And mental health is not one thing that we considered or we factored into this society. And neither was maternal love. Because of course she's going to stay until she gets Hannah Banana. She's not going to leave without her. Well, Serena is off somewhere and Rita's asking her how close she is to bringing Jelly Bean back. Serena says close. We real close. No, we going another route though. Getting a little more personal. Rita says, so you sure this is the right thing for Jelly Bean? Well, where they are headed, it's allowing Fred to drive for himself and Serena to ride. I was very shocked by that. Like, where they do that at? Okay. They made a point to say, yeah, I'm so glad we could do this. You know, y'all, where y'all get this rental car from that you could drive off by yourself without your doggone guardians? Ever since Nick left, the Commander Waterford ain't had a guardian. I was surprised by that too. Okay, so anyway, they making all kind of unusual moves that most people are not allowed. Well, apparently they are heading to meet Tuello. And Fred believes that Serena has manipulated Tuello into helping them bring back Jelly Bean. It sounds to me, Fred, like she's manipulating you. Like she manipulating Fred with this, I got Tuello food and we so much better than they are here in Gilead and that we smarter than the average bear, and Tuello is basically boo-boo the fool right now. And I cannot guess what her plan is. I can't wrap my head around it. All I know is that Serena Joy wants this baby. Whether or not she wants to bring the baby back to Gilead or actually go to where the baby is, that's what I'm not sure of. I think my camera just lost focus. Ooh. Okay. So I'm not sure. Back at the house. June is meeting with the Marthas. Beth got it set up so she could talk with the Marthas, the network, right? It's funny that how a lot of what Helen the Martha said to June was exactly what I've been saying and a few of us have been saying in the comment section. And although I disagree with Beth that June helped do a lot of those things that she said, a few of you guys agreed with that in the comment section. I still think that June inserted herself in those matters as well. She didn't help do shit. She didn't plan shit. She just happened to be there and she inserted herself into the situation. You know, getting the bomb maker out, and she says she saved that house. I don't understand how June saved that house. Is sleeping with Commander Lawrence, is that how she saved it? I don't understand. Maybe that's, I don't know. Anyway, it's almost like the writers are camping out in our comment section. Hey, Handmaid still writers. We know we got the best reviewers over here on this channel. The best viewers coming in and comment. They got all their thoughts and opinions, and y'all run with it and put it in the show. We know over here. Anyway, Beth told her not to ask them no questions. Don't add anything. Just answer what they got to say to you. But we all know June can't do that. We all know that. This is why so many people have died trying to help her. The June can't never do what the fuck she told. So the Black Martha, Lorraine, she like, okay, so you came in with this plan on your own. Nobody asked you to do it. This was your idea. Yep. Oh man, June trying to pat herself on the back, right? So the other Black Martha, Wanda, say, oh, no, that wasn't the Black Martha. There was the Hispanic Martha. Wanda, she tell her, it's a dumb fucking idea, you know. So the Martha's saying they finna shut this shit down, shut this whole operation down. You jeopardizing the plan that we already have in motion. And so this ain't about to happen. Reese, she like, you didn't even ask us, you know. So June said, I didn't need to ask you. Lorraine tell girl, we could poison your little monkey ass, dump you in the river and make it look like it's a suicide and nobody would be the wiser. I'm like, y'all can do all that? I want to see the Marthas in action, baby. The Marthas are the fucking hero of the show to me. The Marthas are the fucking heroes. She's like, fine then, I'll ask. Do I have your permission to do this, that, da, da, da? Basically, she said, mother, may I? You know what I'm saying? Helen said, ain't nobody gonna fucking help you. Oh, but sweetheart, they already agreed. Oh, but sweetheart, they answered to us. Okay. I love this little exchange. June need her ass checked. She's so fucking egocentric. Like, she just bout it like that. It just works my damn nerves. Wanda's like, you got us fucked up. They answer to us. They don't move unless we tell them to. But that tells me that they should already know who June is, because in order for Rita to organize that last escape, where June didn't leave, they would have had to have known about it. Somebody stirs upstairs, right? So they quiet down for a second and they continue on. And June is like, my commander is going to help. He did it before. Wanda let him know. He ain't do a damn thing. That was us. Okay. No, bitch, we did that, right? You jumped on the train that was already moving and now you Shay fucking Guerrero. I was like, I love that reference. I went to Cuba last year for my birthday, and they had all the big monuments of Shay there. I was like, okay, anywho. But as our comment section would like to say, she's the white Harriet Tubman. We're gonna roll with that too. So if Beth didn't vouch for her though, I don't think they would have let that shit fly. I don't think they would have let her fly. Helen is like, don't fuck this up. Don't fuck up our plans. We done worked on this too long, too hard. The Martha that's gonna help you, they're gonna be on their own accord. We ain't gonna provide you nor them any type of protection. And if they die, the blood is on your hands. June will find a way to make the blood be on your hands. She will find a way to not take any fault in her action, not be accountable. She gonna say the only reason why they did it is because y'all refused to protect him. That's what June would do. That's the type of person she is. And I was like, there must be some serious tunnels in this damn basement, because when they dispersed, they all went separate directions. Afterwards, June stares smugly into the camera with the white light billowing behind her as always. Well, Serena up to something, y'all. Mark my words, Serena is up to something. I am not buying a thing she's saying to Fred. I think she's all in, he thinks she all in for the cause, and I think she all in for herself. They had a little country music playing on the radio, and as they rolled along, you know what I'm saying, and then when Oprah came back on again, you know, this is Freedom Radio Broadcasting. Waterford was like, click, turn that shit off. We ain't got time for Oprah. We ain't got time for her right there. So, she talked him into driving to meet Twillo. No guardians, no nothing, just them. Sounds like a setup to me. Fred even let her drive a little bit, you know, I'm feeling myself. They ended up at an Econo house to rest for the night. I wasn't expecting them to go there. I was very surprised. It's a whole damn family there. Grand, Paw, all of them live there. There's a couple old people for us, y'all. You know, we're looking for the old people in this society. It's the oldest that we've seen. Back at the house, June being nosy as fuck. Again, jumping on a train where she ain't got no ticket to ride on, asking Beth about the shipment and who is Billy. Stay in your lane. Damn, it's none of your fucking business. I just don't understand why any Martha would trust her, especially Beth. Like, where the fuck is Cora? Okay, June was protecting this house, but where the fuck is Cora? What happened to her? I still need to know. Well, Sienna bring in Eleanor's tray. It's untouched. And Lawrence is like, nowhere to be seen. Okay, June is pissed. June is like, what the hell? She is worried that he decided to run on his own. I doubt Eleanor smothered him in his sleep. That's the only other thing that could possibly happen. Baby, he's gone. Bye. See ya. Beth run in and say the car gone too. All this file shredded in the office. Hey, June. Hey, girl. Hey. You made some promises to the Martha that you can't keep. Lawrence was supposed to help you get a big truck, right? The whole 52 kids. And now it seems that you may have to figure this shit out on your own. Sorry. He even wrote that on a note for her. Sorry. That's the message he left on that desk. Lawrence is no fucking hero. Like, he's no fucking hero. And neither are you for real. But your ego won't let you see that you ain't running shit, ma. It's just like, what? Well, what you gonna do now, girl? What you gonna do now? Did you put all your eggs in the Lawrence basket? There was no plan B because there was truly no plan A for real. Wanda has said that Lawrence didn't orchestrate the escape before, which I knew that shit. So I'm like, June, where are you gonna go? You don't know the route. You don't know the route that Emily took, or Maura for that matter. So once you get this truck and you load these kids up in it, where the fuck you gonna go with that shit? You really do need the Martha's help, for real, in order to get the fuck out of there. But the most exciting part of this for me is they have a house with no commander. How long are they going to stay there without somebody noticing? Beth thinks it's going to be a couple days. Because technically, y'all, in that house, y'all are free to try and run free of Gilead at any moment. Why y'all still sitting there? What y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do? I think go deep underground. That's what my suggestion was. But no. What June plans to do is to fuck with the Martha shipment. She's going to try to talk to Billy and try to get the kids on the plane. Girl, remember the last time your ass was on the plane? They shot that bitch out the sky. Okay? And for the second time in this episode, somebody say, are you insane? Are you insane? I should have never vouched for you because this house was a hell of a lot safer before you got here. I was saying that too when you said that she made the house safer. I was like, when? Y'all ain't had nothing but chaos since she been there. Come on now. Now you telling the truth, Beth. Now you're not being a liar. Okay? So, over at the Econo house, they were singing some song that I didn't know. I'm going to tell y'all, I didn't know. If y'all know the name of that foreign song that they were singing, drop it in the comments section. Tell me a little bit about what it's about, because I couldn't even sound that shit. I didn't know what the hell it was. I didn't even know what language that was in. Well, Serena, she gets emotional over what she used to have. And she like, this is all your fucking fault, Fred. You know, why'd you take that away from me? These white women on this show find a way to take no accountability for their actions. None. They absolve themselves of the wrong that they do on this fucking show. Fred say, look, I didn't know you was going to have to sacrifice so much. Besides, we give up our status. We can give up our status. We can go move to a little town like this. We can raise our daughter and just be happy. And I think both of them is saying what they wanted to each other to hear. That's really what I think. I think Fred in this instance is saying what Serena wanted to hear. And when it comes to Tuello, Serena is saying what Fred wanted to hear. Well, that helped, Serena wet the whistle a little bit. A feeling she ain't had in a while. And I was a little bit surprised by that. I was like, oh, really? Y'all about to do this? Okay. Because y'all know it's forbidden unless y'all trying to procreate. Serena like, come here though. You know what I'm saying? Fred like, what? You gonna let me hit that? What? Yes. She's like, yes. Just pretend I'm June. I know you can do it. Y'all know that whole exchange didn't happen, but that's basically what, if I was gonna translate that, that's how that happened. That's how that went down. So guess who's back? Make it make sense, Joe. Why you back? June is beyond relieved that he didn't run. I'm actually kind of disappointed. I really am. I'm kind of disappointed. But now she gonna scold him. What you doing back here? She posted all up in the shirt. What you doing back here? You know what I'm saying? Like she the Don. He's like, I had an attack of conscience. Bullshit. Girl, stop acting like you didn't have an attack of the panic not too long ago when I can't stand her smug ass. She was like, you promised me things that I had to promise other people. That's your dumb ass fault. That's just, you was counting your chickens before they hatched, girl. Joey Lawrence was like, look, girl, my wife is more important than you are. But the problem is, he can't get out of there. He don't know how to get out either. Security has beefed up at every doggone checkpoint, and he need clearances that he ain't got access to. He can't get out if he tried. Not even his little precious trucks. So what you gonna do now? Because now you can't get the trucks either. He said, don't worry though. They gonna get me. And I try to keep you out the worst of it. The worst of it? What's the worst of it? You know, Jezebels, the colonies. Something Janine endured. Emily endured. June would crack like a fucking egg if she went to the damn colonies. And some of y'all think that this front that June puts on makes her stronger than the two of them. I disagree with that too. He said, he'll try to get her a kind commander though, you know what I'm saying? So when he said Jezebels though, June was like, boop, light bulb moment. Billy, I can get to Billy. You need to take me to the city. She's so demanding. Take me to the city. Okay? He did it. Lawrence said, you know, he gonna wait outside for her. She said, you better. He turned like, she talking to me? He ain't go no motherfucking word though. He ain't go no motherfucking word. I was like, he better or what? What you gonna do, June? What you gonna do if he didn't? I would have rolled out on her ass so fast. Find your own way back to the crib. That's what you had to do. Now, somebody explained to me how June is rolling through Jezebel sight unseen. Nobody at the door. I thought that when her and Waterford went, that there was a guard at the door, if my memory serves me correctly. So on the elevator, I thought there was a guard there. It ain't like she being quiet either. Her heels click-clacking on the floor. If it was that easy to get in, you mean to tell me ain't nobody tried to get out after Maura or before Maura from that place? It should be just as easy, right? And since June is the face of Gilead now, you know, in the hunt for bringing the lost child of Gilead home, you would think that the commanders there know her face. Why the hell are you here without your commander? So she just happened to runs right into Billy right off the bat, and she promises Lawrence his artwork if he, you know, you help get Lawrence, Eleanor, Beth, and the children out of here. Ain't no fucking way. No, bro, you don't understand. You get all of it. All we need is 24 hours. He said all you would have is 20 damn minutes, and it ain't happening. June is like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Whatever else Lorraine and the girls got going on, my agenda matters more. That's what June is saying at this point. Why? Because I'm fucking June, bitches. That's why. Who cares that shipment is what that shipment is about, and the people who won't be affected by it, that's going to be left behind, how it's going to impact them? Certainly not June. She ain't thinking about that shit. I was like, ain't it amazing though that while she's sitting there at the bar, none of the men came for June. Both times they went for the little cracked out ass chick that's sitting at the edge of the bar. And she tried to slink her way out of there, and oops, who stopped her? Commander Stabler. What you doing up at Jezebel's, Commander? I thought you would be at Gigolo's. I really did. Like, come on now. Anyway, he asked the question, why the fuck are you here without Lawrence? Smart question. Oh, he likes to come let me get my back blown out, and then I come back and tell him what happened. Really? Okay. But let's give him something to talk about. A little mystery to figure out. Let's give him something to talk about. Talk about love, love, love. Oh, it's okay. If that's what they're gonna call it, they're gonna call it love. You know, they always call it love making, whatever. So, and for those who may be a little perplexed, this is still rape because she truly has no choice. It's still rape. But why in this moment I was feeling like Lawrence was gonna come in there and bust the doors open and save her ass, because that's how June luck goes, right? But anyway, things don't go that way. It go a little sour, right? When he told her face down, ass up, that's the way I like to fuck. I said, you ain't fooling me, Commander Stabler. You ain't fooling me. You trying to picture June as a gigolo instead of a Jezebel in this case right here. So she tried to convince herself that she could do this, right? She kind of sounded like she did. I want to say it was almost the exact same words that we heard her saying during the first rape ceremony that we had witnessed for June. And I was wondering what hole he was going to put it in. Truth be told, I was wondering what hole Commander Stabler was aiming for. But June was like, not tonight, baby. Not tonight. She turned around and kicked that motherfucker square in his chest. But he like a rough girl. He hauled off, punched her in the face, and she fought back. She fought back hard. I don't even know what that was that she picked up off the floor. Maybe a pen, maybe. I don't even know where the fuck it came from, but she stabbed Commander Stabler in the chest over and over and over and over and over again. But that did nothing to the grip that he had on her neck. She was still, but she was still stabbing away. She started stabbing in his arm. When she started hitting that mug in the kidneys, he let go then. He started gasping for air. She would turn them kidneys up like. She only had one pen, not two, but she might as well have octopus hands the way she was stabbed. She wasn't easing up. That's how you hear, bitch, too. When you fighting, you don't keep drawing back for it. You just keep coming in hard on the ass, right? I'm saying. So anyway, he was gasping for her. No gas. I was like, well, you better finish him off, girl. Finish him off. She picked up that little bust. And he started pleading. My children. She say, that's right. I'm doing this for the kids. Pow! Clapped his ass upside the head with that damn bust. I was like, June, girl, how you gonna get out of there without that blood on you? You're covered in blood. Oh, but she hit that motherfucker. Oops, upside your head. I said, oops, upside your head. Say what? Oh. Anyway, housekeeping. Come knocking. I was like, that's strange, considering he would have been balls deep if they had went through with it and everything. She would have been fucking up his groove walking on in. But she saw the body on the floor, the bloody, distraught June sitting by the wall. June didn't even bother to hide. I was like, is she in shock? She just confident that she's still the untouchable June? Or she has just no fucks to give in this moment? What y'all think she was feeling? I say she was just shocked right now at this point. And it just so happened that the Martha who came in and saved her was one of the ones from Chicago. So there you go again. We got at least one of the Marthas from Chicago. She's like, you saved me, girl. I'm finna save you. So she gives her pass keys for the elevators, like, Godspeed. Now, how in the hell did that commander look her dead in the face and not notice the blood and bruises? Like, come on, man. Like, sure, we want June to win, but y'all gotta be real with us. Ain't no fucking way he saw her walking down that hallway. Unless y'all trying to tell us that type of shit happens every day. The Jezebels get beat the fuck up like that every day and they leave out of the rooms with blood all over them every day. That he wouldn't be like, what the fuck is going on, right? Now, I remember when the Waterfords went to Jezebel, there was at least 2 checkpoints. So you mean to tell me that Lawrence is going to be able to get June back to the crib through those checkpoints without question? That don't make sense to me, y'all. It don't make sense. Well, anyway, Fred and Serena meet with Tuello, who tells them to follow him. Just a little bit down the road to a safe place. Ain't nobody coming down that road. It was safe right there. It was safe right there. But anywho, I don't know my time anymore. So anywho, Fred, he stops this car and looks at Serena like, hey, how well you know this dude? He cool like that? She's like, oh, don't worry, baby. Everything's good. Let's keep moving, right? So they going down this road. Over the mountain and through the woods to grandmother's house again. I was like, where the fuck are they going? Fred is like me. This is not just up ahead. Where the hell we at? Where? Serena is setting you up, Fred. Serena's setting you up. They can't even turn around on these roads. These one-lane fucking roads, right? They ended up in motherfucking Canada. Along a road that there was no signs that says you in motherfucking Canada. Because remember, Gilead tried to remove majority of the signs. Remember, it was in that one little warehouse that June hid out for one time she was trying to escape. So he say, what we about to do here? We about to arrest your ass for war crimes. Rape, sodomy, pillaging, tax evasion. We getting it all. We get it all. And then pay your student loans. We locking you the fuck up for it, Fred. They snatch up Serena too. But they snatch her up in a different way. She is one of the orchestrators of Gilead as well. She too should be getting locked up for war crimes. But they didn't. They take them off in separate directions. Why? Because Serena is in on it, y'all. Y'all can't make me believe that she's not. She convinced him to go alone. She convinced him to drive the car. Her spidey sense didn't kick on or tune up when they went further down the road than they should have. Serena ain't that chick. No, you cannot make me believe that she was not in on this. She orchestrated this shit. This was a plan. This was a plan. And at the end, the Marthas come in. They clean up the room. Make it appear that June was never there. Nor Commander Stabler for that matter. And who was I talking to? I was talking to somebody in the comment section once upon a time when they said that June really didn't help out not June, that Emily really didn't do shit for the cause either, because everybody that she attacked was an individual and it was all for her personal vengeance. How do you feel about June that just did this with Commander Stabler? Well, June sat her ass up in the bed and I said, if they make this heifer look into the camera one more again, I'm gonna scream. Thank goodness I still have my voice, so you know I didn't scream. Well, the Martha's got the room looking all spiffy, like nobody was even there. They even put the little chocolate mint back on the pillow. You know what I'm saying? They took the bloody sheets and Commander Stabler's body, threw that shit in the incinerator. Pew! That should have stunk. A burning body stinks like hell. It stinks. Oh, that should have stunk. But never mind that. Okay. Everybody, it's probably all kind of badussy up in that doggone place. Probably just stink all over the place. Anyway, Lawrence comes up to June, thinking they in stranger danger. Says they coming for us. He gives June the gun. Then we get that annoying stare with the bright light of sun beaming in behind her. As the lyric of the outro song plays, the sun comes out and fades to black. That is the end of the episode, y'all. That's all we got there. This was a pretty good episode. It was a pretty good episode. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the comments in the comment section. Anything that I stated, whether you agree or disagree, put that in the comment section too. Rate the video, thumbs it up or down. It helps me get recognized in these YouTube streets. Like I said, we only got 2 episodes left. I'm still working on my race video as far as Handmaid's Tale is concerned. That normally would come after the end of the season, because that's a bonus video. It's not going to be something that's going to come up like right now. So you have to stay tuned if I do it or not. Check the community board. That way you know if I'm going to do it. And it might be a live if I do it. You know, I don't know. We'll figure it out. In addition to that, what was I going to say? Comments. I read all your comments. I don't comment all of them, but I read them all. So if I hit the thumbs up on your comment or hit the heart, sometimes I just, whatever one my fat ass finger hit, that just lets you know that I did read your comment. But I don't comment to everybody because I will be on Handmaid's Tale videos all day long and never get another video up on my channel. As y'all can see, I'm 3 videos behind already just to get this one up. But I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Like, comment, share, and subscribe again for the 3rd time. I think I just said that. Peace.